How's it going, Virgo? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks for joining me today on the channel. So I always show the deck that I'm using at the beginning of the reading, and this is the Starman tarot card deck, and I use it for your mid-month reading, and this is going to be for October 2020. So keep in mind, guys, hair in the mouth, that this is going to be a general reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoy. That's the whole point of me doing this, and I hope it resonates. But you know, it is a general reading, so take whatever you connect with. You were guided here for something, so take whatever nugget of information works for you and leave the rest for another viewer on the channel. Okay, so I'm using the Starguide tarot spread to do this reading, and this spread was pulled from the companion book for the Starman tarot. So it's a pretty cool combination. I love doing this spread for you guys. It's highly illuminating. Yeah, so anyway, let me know what you think of the read, guys, down below in the comments, and remember to subscribe if you're not currently a subscriber. I'm just going to do one more quick shuffle, and I'm being guided to do a deck cut to pull your first card placement, which is going to look at your present situation, which is either available right now or will be available soon for the collective energy of Virgo. All right, so I have the card, and I took a sneak peek at it, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a really interesting energy. So it's almost like you're being asked to guard your assets right now. You can see, and the way I'm interpreting this card for you right now is that this is a little soldier, and he's got his pentacles all buried here. So this is kind of fascinating. You might want to start considering things like, instead of just having things just sitting in a checking or a savings account, like do something with your money. And if you're with a responsible bank, they should be calling you and asking you if you want to be investing things. But there's more to this. There's more to this. I feel like some of you could be coming to some sort of a separation, either romantically or business-wise. And I'm seeing here that you guys need to protect your assets to a certain degree. And I'm going to keep my personal opinion out of it, you know, but I'm seeing a call for you guys to hide your assets. Okay, so take that however you want to, and I'm going to look at any cause of conflict, which should be really interesting. So I'm going to pull a card here. Wow. Okay, so you guys definitely have some sort of falling out going on. You know, and if you have to protect yourself, protect your assets, the things that you've worked hard for, it could be, in some of your cases, it could be your children. You've got the Ten of Swords, and this just completely resonates with the end of a very painful situation. You know, the swords are just synonymous with things not going super well, and it's taking a lot of emotional and intellectual energy to deal with this. And you can see that there is two people, you know, and they're splitting apart, and their fingers are barely clasping on for each other. And there's David Bowie in the background because he did collaborate on the artwork. So things are continuing to fall around you that you have to deal with. And this is why we have this war zone, Seven of Pentacles here. So cause of conflict is someone else. Someone else. You guys are butting heads. It's time to separate whatever you guys have got going on, but it could be somebody that doesn't have the best intentions for you. It could be, just a sec, I gotta clear my throat, guys. Anyway, like I was saying, it could be somebody that just actually lived with you for a few months. You thought it might be a great idea for you to move in with somebody, you know, because you were in a passionate relationship and there's no formalized agreement between you, but they've got this sense that they're entitled to half of your property or something. I'm seeing, you know, the existing relationship between you and somebody else, whether it's a business partner or like I said, romantic partner, they're totally overstating the actual relationship itself so that they can claim quite a bit of your financial resources or whatever, you know, whatever you have. They want a lot of it. And I feel like this was intentionally done so that they could profit from you. And if you did a little bit of digging, I wouldn't be surprised if you found that this was not the first time that they have done this. So let's see changes needed in order to face the challenges. So we do have the Hierophant here, and my dog has just arrived. All right, so the Hierophant. You know, you might want to start listening to your gut a little bit more. Many of you could have received some red flags when you met this person. But they were probably a really good spokesman, and, you know, they presented themselves really well. You know, you could have had your gut instinct, and your gut is your higher self, right? Your gut is your angels. You could have talked yourself out of it because they were super attractive, you know, or, you know what I'm talking about. I've been there. So you don't want this to happen again. You don't want this mix up, this nonsense, this, you know, protecting your assets. You don't ever want it to happen again. So you want to start getting in touch with your higher self and your guides and listening to your gut when it's saying, excuse me, yeah, this is not the person, the place, the situation for you. And I did just take note of angel number 555, you guys. So you might want to take a really good look at what that angel number means at the end of the reading. So let's see a card for strengths here, you guys. Got the Seven of Cups coming through almost every single reading I've done for October mid-month. But don't worry, I get different messages every time it comes up. So this is your ability to really pull in multiple options from the universe. Seven of Cups talks about the power of the law of attraction and actually pulling things out of source that you would like for yourself to materialize. So this is a strength for you. So even if you do get dinged a little bit here with the Seven of Pentacles and protecting your assets, then you'll be able to recover very, very quickly. But that doesn't give somebody the right to come in and sort of pilfer away at what you've worked really hard for. And also take note of 2 sevens here, you guys. So that's angel number 77. I love it when angel numbers make themselves known through the readings because you know that they're here in strength for you and they're trying to give you messages, and they're probably saying, you know, I told you so, Virgo, you know, I told you not to do that, sign that contract, or, you know, ask that person to move in with you or give them a key to your house or whatever, you know, but we all do it. And like I said before, I've been there. So any other challenges, you guys? Okay, so I have the King of Pentacles here. So this is a great card. There's nothing wrong with getting this card. Your other challenge might be in how somebody interprets your ability of riches to make it look good for them when they go and try to get your money. Oh, well, they'll recover quickly. Oh, well, they made this money so fast. They'll take everything. They're going to try and use your hard work against you, which is total BS in my opinion. But let me clarify that card out because it's such a great card. And again, you know what we're getting here? It just took me a second to formulate that word in my head. Here's a ladder, and here's you. You know, this could be a real challenge for you guys to separate yourselves out from the social climbers. You know, it's like you have a lot to protect, and your assets are more than just financial, you know, where you live. It is yourself, your heart and soul. You might want to start really detaching yourself from people, not making yourself so available, because people, they do a good portrayal when you first meet them. You're going to have to step back a little bit, and, you know, there's nothing wrong with making people prove themselves, or at least getting to know people for long enough where their actual real self starts to shine through. You know what I'm saying? And so that you can start really paying attention to those gut signals that are coming in from your higher self. You know, don't make yourself so accessible to people, even though you're such a warm and loving sign, Virgo. It could be a little bit difficult for you. So that's where the challenge lies in there. But I am going to pull one more card over top of it. Aw, see? You're just such a happy person and you want everybody to get along. So these are beautiful cards. So when it's coming up in the other challenges, you know, position of the spread, it is like you're just making yourself too readily available for people. But you have to really pay attention to other people because not everybody has the same heart that you do, Virgo. You know, this beautiful, open, happy, 9 of Cups energy. Yay, everybody come and hang out and you know, I don't mind sharing everything that I have because everybody's so wonderful. Everybody's not as wonderful as you, and sometimes this can be a really hard lesson to learn. So let's see an outcome card here for you guys, which is fantastic, of course, because you guys are amazing and you do deserve the best. We have the Three of Pentacles, so no matter what happens here, you guys can recreate everything. This is the card of alchemy and just being able to turn everything into wealth and abundance, whatever that looks like for you. So this is an amazing, phenomenal card, but I do see a rocky road ahead here for you. And maybe you're going to meet somebody because you saw this reading. You're going to be a little bit more careful before you start handing over your assets. You know, it's like these are things that you've worked really hard for. Your heart, your soul, your mind, your body, your residence, your bank account. Like these are things that you have put in substantial amount of work for. So take a step back and say, okay, well, who are you anyway? And maybe I'm just going to go Google you. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. You don't want to be susceptible for smiling vipers, who are people that come and present themselves to you as having everything like your best interest at heart, but it's actually their wallet, you know, that they would like to fill up and not your heart. So okay, so yeah, I'm going to wrap the reading up, and I hope this is helpful for you guys, but it looks like everything is going to turn out okay, and, you know, you'll be back right on top soon enough. All right, Virgo, take care. Bye. Bye.